Hey guys, how are you? Hey, probably wondering why we're sitting in front of a fire tonight. Oh, it's very hot out, and the fire is extremely hot. Is it not?
It is.
It is. For those of you who don't know, this is my wife Jackie,
Hello.
and I figured we'd sit in front of a fire tonight because I'd like to talk about something called our circadian time clock. What is that? Okay. So our circadian time clock is you have you heard of circadian rhythm before?
I've heard of it. What does it mean?
Okay. Our circadian rhythm means our biology, it lets us know when to do certain things at certain times of the day, and it's dependent on the light cycle, the sun.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Yep.
So, when we get up in the morning, certain things happen to us, certain hormones get released, certain things get stopped, and as we go through our day, the same thing happens. And you guys remember the last couple of videos we talked about our Ferrari engines being our mitochondria and putting all the fuel we can and getting fuel from food, and then also remember we're 2/3 solar. You knew that.
Yeah, I did.
You do now.
I do now.
So, it's one thing to have all the elements that we want to put in that Ferrari engine, but I'll tell you what, if that engine doesn't know when to turn on and turn off, then we're in trouble. So I figured we'd talk a little bit about what turns it on and what turns it off, and it is our circadian time clock. So first thing in the morning, what are you supposed to do?
um, Look out the light out the window.
You're supposed to you're supposed to look outside. Exactly. And why are we looking outside? What are we looking at?
The beautiful sun.
That's right. So, when the sun comes up, there's a certain, and I'm not going to get too detailed about this, and we can discuss in further depth at another time. But as the sun comes up, there's a certain wavelength that when we look at it with our eyes, it tells our body what to do. Believe it or not, the time clock, do you know where the time clock is in our body?
Brain?
Close. It's in our eyes. It's actually in our retina. And remember, I told you that the retina is one of those tissues that has almost 8,000 Ferrari engines per cell for a very important reason, because it tells everything else in our body what to do based on time. So our time clock is
Our eyeballs.
in our eye. Well, it's close in our retina. Yeah, close. So when we look at the sun, it gives us a certain signal to turn on hormones, turn off hormones, and as the day goes on, our eyeballs see the wavelengths of the sun throughout the day and into the evening. And at night, what our biology really likes is fire or red light. So we're supposed to see red light at night, hence the fire, and that's what we're looking at. And as the sun rises, we're supposed to see red light first thing in the morning, because the sun, as you notice, is more of an orange reddish color. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do a video after this, and you can't miss this one, because I'm going to explain exactly what we're not doing enough of, and you might have a hint, right?
Nope, clueless.
No, clueless. Okay, stay clueless for now.
Okay.
And so we're not doing enough of some things, and we are doing way too much of other
Oh,
things.
I think I get what you mean by that now.
You think you get that?
I guess.
Okay, well, maybe. We'll use you as an example.
Oh Lord.
So stay tuned for the next the next episode of this series, and you don't want to miss it. Okay, until next time, remember, it's not how long you live, but how long
You live healthy.
you live healthy.
Yes.
Absolutely. All right, guys, have a great night.